let's see. Take 3 with this thing. My fucking camera. Something's wrong with this thing. Whatever it is, what it is. But anyway, Alabama wins, and I'll do this because I did an earlier take of this before, but again, my video, something's going on with the camera. But I'll say this. Matt Moscona. How's it feel, man? How's it feel to know that your LSU program is burning right before your eyes? Yeah, you're right. We may not be what Nick Saban presented to the table, but guess what? We'll never be what Brian Kelly and LSU has been doing so far, because that program is up in flames. Shout out to all my LSU fans, by the way, but Matt Moscona, you deserve it. And also, Tennessee fans, welcome back to reality. All that shit y'all were talking during the offseason, especially when we lost to Florida State, I saw y'all in my comment section. I saw y'all. That's the one thing about karma, man. That's the one thing. I'm not going to retaliate. If we lose a game and y'all talk shit, I won't retaliate. I will not retaliate at all. I will sit up there and I'll just like, you know what? I'll take it. But I'm going to be patient because I won't forget it. I won't forget. And so all you Tennessee fans that talked all that shit in the Florida State video, you won't show up here. But trust me, I'll know that right now you're miserable. Probably sitting up there with your cigar, wrapped up in plastic still. You thought just because you have Josh Heupel that all of a sudden Tennessee was going to run this series. Well, sorry, that's just not the case. It's not the case at all. So, Tennessee fans, enjoy your misery. Enjoy it, because I know I will. But anyway, guys, talking about this game real quick, guys. Yeah, I thought Alabama just did a much better job in terms of open space tackling. I thought we did a really good job in terms of really getting a hand in Joey Aguilar's face. We did a really good job in terms of pressurizing him. We squeezed the pocket a lot. We had some, for the most part, had a spy on Joey Aguilar for the most part when he scrambled to the outside. Thought we did a really good job in terms of really eliminating or limiting a lot of those intermediate, those huge routes, the dig routes, some of those, the dig routes. The deep crossers, that was limited down. We didn't let anything get over the top of us. That was really, really huge. For the most part, I just thought the safety play I thought was really good in the passing game. And even your linebackers had a lot more depth, a lot more range in coverage. They play with great spacing, great discipline in pass coverage situations, never was fooled. Joey Aguilar made a lot of self-inflicting mistakes, guys, like a lot. He had wide open checkdowns. He threw behind receivers in certain situations. He made a lot of bad and rash decisions. And maybe a contributing factor to that is due to your pass rush. Your pass rush played phenomenal. Pierre had 3 sacks. Again, I know that, Pierre had 3 sacks. I saw that, LT was affecting some plays. Shout out to Noah Carter, by the way. Noah Carter's starting to get snaps too. Shout out to Ebony. Shout out to Ebony, by the way. Shout out to Miss Carter. I know her Buckeyes are doing this thing, doing their thing. But shout out to Miss Carter. Yeah, man. I thought the pass rush did a really, really good job. A really, really good job in terms of squeezing down the pocket, making sure that Joey Aguilar, again, he has his legs. Not the most mobile quarterback out there, but he can extend plays with his legs. But for the most part, just making him uncomfortable. And I think that's what you got to do with a quarterback like Joey Aguilar that does have some accuracy, that does have some zip with his throws, that can make NFL-like throws through tight windows, can layer. And so, Joey Aguilar made some good throws out there, but he made a lot of poor decisions. And ultimately, we capitalized off of turnovers. We capitalized off of their mistakes. And that's a big contributing factor to why we won the game. I also thought coaching played a big factor into it as well, because why the hell did Tennessee not run the football? I thought Tennessee was going to try to establish more of a ground game and then kind of hit us like they did in years past during their wins. They would establish a ground game first, and then they would try to, take it over the top. They'll kill us with their intermediate routes, because Tennessee's offense, that wide split, veer and shoot shit that they run is annoying. It's one of the most annoying offenses to go against, but it does have its limitations. And a lot of it is the fact that when you're setting yourself up in 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8 situations, it doesn't do you any justice at all. And so, yeah, I mean, again, I'm going to have to watch the game back to see what we did right. Did we disguise our looks? Did we confuse him with the coverage? Did our stunts or even our base forward, did it affect Joey Aguilar enough for him to play like that? I'm going to have to go back and watch and see, but overall wise, we just did a really good job in terms of making sure that that offense is uncomfortable on all levels. And so that was able to, and hell, one of it resulted in a pick six, even though I thought the play actually was there. If he would have threw it to the boundary, I think the play was there to be made. Aguilar just had a shit throw, threw it to the inside, and that was an easy pick six for Xavier Brown. Offensively, kind of the same things about what makes the offense so great. Again, Ty Simpson, his ability to look off coverage, kind of hold linebackers and safeties, freeze them, and then going to the initial read is fucking immaculate. Ty Simpson can make NFL level throws. How he flips his hips and gets to that throwing motion is beautiful to watch. You see the depth in terms of what we have at the receiving position, in terms of rotation. I mean, Latsier Brooks, Ryan Williams, Jerry Bernard, Isaiah Horton. You saw Rico Scott get involved. You saw, our tight ends get involved. Like, you saw it all. Like, we got a deep rotation at receiver, and dudes can get open. And we really Tennessee wasn't even really playing a lot of man coverage from what I've seen. They were playing a lot of zone, and we just did a really good job in terms of kind of exploiting that. Their pass rush, this one shocked me. The pass rush was pretty much like no-go. The only time really Tennessee was getting a lot of pressure was when we were rotating our offensive line, which I'm so sick and tired of. But we do it. It is what it is. It's part of the offense. We rotate the offensive line. That's when they cause pressure. But even then, I thought Formby was fine. He wasn't great, but I thought Formby did well enough. He was solid today. Michael Carroll, when he got in and played, was good. Really freaking good. I don't know if Jaden Roberts, I know he was hurt. I don't know if he got back in the game. But, that shocked me because Tennessee has a very, very deep and balanced rotation with their front seven. Like, they rotate like crazy, and they get the same sort of production like their starters just didn't miss a beat. They didn't do shit, and that was shocking to me. They made some plays here and there, but, in terms of pass rush and pressure, Ty could have made a sandwich. He was very, very comfortable. So I was very, very shocked to see that. Is this good signs to come? Because if we can stop a Tennessee offense like this, well, I'm not going to go that far because I think Oklahoma's defense is better. I think their front seven's better. But Tennessee has a pretty damn deep rotation. They may not have a guy. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Because now I'm thinking about it. Oklahoma doesn't really have a guy. Well, Mason Thomas. No, I'll take that back. Mason Thomas is for real, but I don't know. Tennessee has Joshua Josephs, for God's sakes. They got a couple guys that I really like. I don't know, but Bama just did a really good job with pass pro. I think I just got to give them their credit. They fucked up Tennessee's pass rush, and that allowed the routes to get open. That allowed certain zone coverages to be exploited, and that allowed Ty Simpson to find his spots. And we pretty much did what we needed to do. That was exciting. Of course, there's problems, like the fact that we still don't have an established ground game. That sucks. We just don't have a good ground game. It is what it is. But when you have the receiving talent and when you have the quarterback play and protection, then sometimes that can offset that. Again, there's some minor things I'm tired of. Like, again, I'm tired of the slow starts in the second half. We have a lot of slow starts in the second half. I'm kind of tired of that. There's some things, of course, that I would like to get cleaned up and better. But sometimes, bro, we won the game by 17 points. I'll take it. A win's a win. Like last week, I was glad that we won. I wasn't really happy that we won because I felt like we could have won that game a lot bigger. I felt like we made a lot more mistakes in the Missouri game than we did this game. But I can't really nitpick this one, guys. Like, we won and we dominated. We won this game by 17 points. And we could have won the game by more, but we dominated. And that's what we have to do. We have played 3 straight top 20. No, we played 4 straight because we played Georgia. We played 4 straight top 25 schools. We beat them all. That shows the gritness, the toughness of this Alabama football team. And that tells you that we can play with anybody in the country. That's big. And so next week, I think they play South Carolina. And then you're going to go down. And I think you got that's when you start to play more even tougher defenses. And so I'm excited for it. But hey, Bama has had the challenge. They woke up. Normally last year, they struggled and lost some of these games. Bama has took on the challenge. And so I'm excited to see what this team can do, man. And this team's tough, it's resilient, and it's fun watching this team. It is. Despite all the headaches, all the shit that's been going on, and the yelling and the complaining that fans have done, it's been fun just to watch this team the way that it is right now. I think my expectations have lowered, and I've just tried to, really go ahead and enjoy the moment of what this team is. Because listen, I still don't expect this team to win a national championship, but I could be very well wrong. Who knows? Bama can end up being 9-3, like I thought they could be, or they can go ahead and run the table. I don't know what this team is right now, because I don't think it's a great team, but I don't think it's a bad team either. I think it's a very good team. Here's the problem, though. There's a lot of really good teams in college football. There's maybe only one great team in college, and that's Ohio State. Maybe Indiana falls in that category, even though I don't really think they're really good, that great. So the window is open. There's a lot of parity with college football, and this is anybody's game. So even though I may predict something for Alabama, doesn't mean that it's gonna come true. And the other way around, for people that's extremely optimistic, I don't know. So it's a lot of parity. We'll find out. But great win for Alabama. Celebrate. Enjoy it. Smoke on that Tennessee Pack. Don't let these Tennessee fans off. Don't let them congratulate you and do all this hurrah shit. Well, I'll let you guys off. Tennessee fans, you want to compliment me, man. Just, you know what it is. Roll Tide, roll. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.